coming too.
Bell, no more fucking around. What did Perseus say? Where is he? You're disoriented, Bell. We'll explain everything later. Right now, we need to help each other. We gave you a second chance when you were shit out of luck. Now, we just want some assistance in return.
Bell, you are one of them. We think Perseus cut you out of the picture in Turkey. Adler found you still alive.
When the plane leaves trap zone, it's stopping in Duga. This you know. Here's what you don't know. Perseus won't be there. None of these hired guns are going to leave Duga alive. We'll dump their bodies in the forest. Then we will move the weapons to Volkov in Berlin.
This is the story.
But I have other plans for you. Perseus thinks too highly of you.
I don't want the competition.
We were there. We found you after everything went down. The CIA reinvented you, Bell. We needed to give you a new identity to replace the old. Sims and I both wanted you to be CIA. You didn't resist it as much as we thought you might. And we were able to utilize your language and cryptography skills as an added bonus. The bigger challenge was your memory.
You were put through the CIA's MK Ultra program, Bell. They gave you new memories, things constructed out of Adlers. It's fucked up. But they needed you to believe you were one of us.
Oh, I didn't experience any of this shit. That was...
No. Count yourself lucky. You've only had those memories for a few months. Me? I've been living with them for over a decade. Interrogation didn't work with you, but thanks to MK Ultra's research, we had a backup plan. If you believed you were someone else, we could lead you to a place where you'd give everything up. Enough to get us where we are today, but we're not finished yet. We have a job to do. Bell, come on, you got a job to do.
You got a job to do.
The trigger phrase kept you in line, but it didn't get us everything we needed. Your innermost secrets were always locked behind a door. Bell, I realize you probably hate us right now, what we've done to you. I just need you to fully understand the stakes here. What you do right now is not about me, it's not about you, it's about millions of other fucking people. It's about stopping someone who has no true...
The story, oh my god, the twist. Like, yeah, it's similar to Mason's twist.
Where is Perseus?
Once we control the green waters, we will detonate them all from the safety of Solovetsky.
This is your chance to define who you really are, Bell. Where is Perseus?
You know what? They...
Solovetsky.
Sims, get Washington on the line. Everyone else gear up. We're leaving now. You made the right choice, Bell. Come on. You're still one of us.
Perseus,
The CIA's analysts consider him to be the single largest threat to the free world.
You've been given an important task. Protecting our very way of life from a great evil.
The United States and its allies slowly consume that which is dear to us.
We are hours away from Perseus detonating nuclear bombs in every major European city.
We'll do whatever it takes. Some of us will cross the line to make sure the line's still there in the morning. No one's gonna brand us heroes or villains. They don't know us. As for me, I've been chasing this ghost for 13 years. That ends now.
The final countdown.
No way I'm missing this. Motherfuckers are gonna pay for Ice Park.
Look at your chance. Solovetsky's 2 clicks out.
All units, EMP in transit.
Starfish inbound, 400 knots.
That maybe hits will have 12 minutes max before the radio towers come back online. Our job is to knock out the
I'm reluctant to accept that this is the end.
Fuck me, that loosens some fillings. Light 'em up! Bad guys. Lots of bad guys. Push up, go, go, go!
It's Petrograd. Let's do this.
AA guns straight ahead. Heads up, RPG. Got it pinned. Now, toss a smoke for cover.
We're out here with the original brainwashed.
Woods, cover right.
Matcher C4, blow that thing to shit.
Fire in the hole. Cut him down. Nice work, Bell. Head for the church. Woods, clear out any AA guns on the west wing.
Adler on it, Adler. Hudson, have you cleared the AA guns? We need to launch these bombers.
We got 1 AA cleared.
You know that's not good enough. I can't risk an early strike. We only got one shot at this.
You don't think I know that? Hudson. Contact.
Everything makes sense now, though. Like the fact I was gonna mention that, like, how do they translate stuff so fast, or why do I like understand Russian?
Woods, we're running out of time. I gotta tell Hudson to launch.
That's a big gamble if that gun ain't cleared. Watch it. Heavy MG on the ridge. Hudson, start your bombing run. Copy that. Get your team out of there, Adler. Those bombers won't have a chance if we don't clear that last AA gun. You better hurry the fuck up.
Orders confirmed. Bombing strike imminent.
Sal, the bombers will be here any minute.
Orders confirmed. 1 minute to bomb strike.
Radio towers are still booting up. We got a chance.
All units be advised. We are scorching Earth. Clear all friendlies. Repeat, clear all friendlies.
Ground team zone is hot. You are danger close. Repeat, you are danger close.
Bell, we gotta go now.
They did it, Mr. President. They stopped the nukes.
Thank God.
And the CIA.
Did they get Perseus?
No, sir. His whereabouts are unknown.
And a Russian response?
Nothing yet. We're seeing signs of confusion. It's possible this was all a rogue operation. Perseus may not have been following orders from Moscow.
Well, I'll be damned. Maybe we have something in common after all.
We stopped them. Those towers are history.
Over here. Give me a hand. Take my hand, Bell. We did it. This is a message to Perseus, and those that'll follow him. We don't just sit back and hope for the best. We'll make the best happen. This is how wars are won, Bell.
Do you have an update on Qasim Javadi?
Yeah, after capturing Qasim Javadi, we've convinced him he's better off working for us rather than against us. The death of Arash Kadivar opens a path for Qasim to take control of their network. He'll give us deeper insight into Soviet activity in the Middle East, and with our resources behind him, he should be able to influence regional affairs for years to come.
What about Anton Volkov?
Volkov has become a prime source of information since his capture. After interrogating him, MI6 quickly established a series of listening posts in East Berlin. We've already intercepted messages from the KGB to assets throughout the city. We're poking holes in the Iron Curtain.
How did the cleanup in Havana go?
We were able to recover Agent Park's body from the compound in Cuba. President Reagan personally reached out to her family, and her casket's in transit to London.
We've spoken to MI6. They're understandably displeased. We owe them one.
Lazar Azalea is recovering from his injuries in Tel Aviv. He'll return to the agency in good time. Pursuit of Perseus is personal for him now.
What about the rest of the team?
They got off Solovetsky before the Soviets could send in forces to investigate. It'll take some time to heal up, then it's back to work.
We may have stopped Perseus, but his rats are still nesting all around us, thanks to the help of one of our own.
Not anymore. We took down that son of a bitch Aldrich, as well as his key assets here in the States. It'll take Perseus a while to recover from this one.
What about Europe?
Not only did we stop a nuclear attack, we managed to take out Major Vadim Rudnik. That should be a significant blow to Perseus's European network. We also flushed all of Rudnick's key assets down the shitter. Maybe someday Perseus can join him.
Hudson, you're the Shakespeare of Langley. And Bell.
Arctic air. Clears the head, doesn't it? Bell, you made two extraordinary sacrifices to stop Perseus. One was without your knowledge. The other, you made that decision of your own accord. I just want you to know that this little thing that's happened with you and me, it was always for the greater good. You're a goddamn hero, you know that, kid. Heroes have to make sacrifices. That's why when I ask you for one more, I hope you understand. It was never personal.
I'm dead. I knew it. I was like, it's awfully suspicious. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Good cliffhanger. Who died? Who didn't? Who lived? Am I the villain for the next game? Man. Well, that's the campaign. I gotta say, I gotta hand it to Treyarch. I love this story. Personally, it brought me back, obviously, to the good old Black Ops days. The whole mind control aspect of it was definitely there. I don't know if I completely 100%ed this campaign. I thought something was gonna come up when the numbers showed up in the campaign mission where Mason was in. As credits roll by, let me lower that. And you know what? We'll increase my webcam briefly. Actually, we'll leave it there. But yeah, I thought they were gonna do more with Mason when they brought him up and the numbers started floating on your screen. But I have to say, I know there's different endings for sure. I don't know what ending I got, but there has to be different endings. I suspect that there's an ending if you don't follow his rules at the end, or if you don't follow his story, if you're not as stealthy or etc. I think it was a good take that they did though. I suspected a twist. I didn't think they were gonna go down the you're the one that's being mind controlled route, but I definitely did not expect that it was the CIA that was the one that mind controlled me, not the Soviets. And I was a Soviet this time, so I was technically the bad guy who got brainwashed to be a good guy, whereas vice versa in Black Ops, it was Mason being brainwashed to do bad things or to work in the interest of Russia. So in that sense, I thought that was kudos to them on story. Again, the cliffhanger ending of like who dies. Like, I think if they wanted to, they could make me the bad guy for the next campaign, right? The main character. Because it's like, oh, I found out, now I'm gonna turn on y'all, like, y'all are fiends, you know, like, type of thing. It wasn't as long as most Call of Duties, or maybe it's just because, it's like, the past couple of Call of Duty campaigns have been pretty long. But, like, it was a good medium length. It wasn't too, like, long. I think I finished it in like 4 or 5 hours, so not that long whatsoever. But yeah, it was an interesting campaign. I was definitely very hooked at the end. And I do like that they incorporated like the puzzle aspect to it at the beginning with the side missions, the side quests. I think it added like a level of depth to it. And yeah, I think overall, shout out to them. I like the story. I thought, you know, obviously Woods and Mason weren't at the forefront of it. You know, they were like supporting characters, if anything. The main story revolved around Adler and then, you know, the new guy. And so I thought that was good. I thought it was interesting. And they didn't kill off the main villain, so like he can come back for a future Cold War II or whatever the case, right? They didn't completely stop the Cold War. You know, the Cold War's not over. They could still go on. So yeah, I think story wise, it was good. It was easy to follow. It wasn't too like difficult. You know, there's the threat of Perseus. He's got a nuke. Then you find out that the nuke is American. That the U.S. fucked up, and they allowed them to get the nuke. Then you find out that it's not just one nuke. And all the while, they're dropping clues. Damn, Infinity Ward did some animation support in this too. And all the while, they're leaving little trails for you to follow that you're brainwashed essentially. So yeah, I thought that was sick. I thought that was cool. Like now I look back at the earlier missions and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Like, yeah, I do remember seeing like the text on the computer go from regular to Russian, and it was a minor detail that you don't pay attention to in the moment, but then as the campaign progresses and you find out everything, like, you know, it's cool. The mind control level where you start to realize what's going on, that level was so like, it gave me chills, dude. Like just hearing that like atmosphere and the sound wise, they did great. Kudos to Treyarch. Sound, like I loved the sound. They knew how to make the environments come alive. Like storytelling, narrative, oh my god, like I really enjoyed this campaign. I will not lie, I really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend it. I think it's small enough where like if you don't like single player, you'll get through it fast enough. It's not that long whatsoever. I took a lot longer because I was obviously trying to find the intel aspects of things, trying to make sure I got those side missions. But I don't even think you need to do the side missions if you didn't want to. Again, there's different endings, I'm sure of it. But yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was good. I don't know what else to add to this. I want to see if there's like anything at the end credit. Right to his ass.
Sims, get Washington on the line. Everyone else gear up. We're leaving now. You made the right choice, Bell. Come on. You're still one of us. Adler. Right. Yeah.
Так точно.
We'll leave within the hour.
Ha 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 ha.
5 years ago, NATO intelligence detected a powerful signal of unknown origin. The new signal created radio disruptions worldwide.
Not to mention all kinds of conspiracy theories.
NATO quickly tracked it to this facility in the Soviet Republic of Ukraine, the Duga Radar Array.
It's an over-the-horizon radar system. Big improvement over their old missile defense tech. It uses a lot of juice. Could be used to broadcast any kind of long-range signal they want.
Like detonation codes to every green light nuke in Europe.
Where exactly is this thing?
About 60 miles north of Kiev, between the cities of Pripyat and Chernobyl. It's nothing but thick forest for miles around.
A perfect hiding spot for Perseus.
We'll have to drop you in a little further out. No recon, no heavy support. Just a light infiltration squad.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just point the way.
Bell came through for us in the nick of time. I never doubted it.
Adler, no contact over here. Place seems empty. Same. I haven't seen shit.
All right. Everyone converge on the gate.
All right.
You sure you're not forgetting something, Bell?
There's nothing here. This can't be the right place.
We ain't seeing anything on our side either.
It's him. Fucking lied to us.
true, Bell? You pull us out to the middle of nowhere Russia so Perseus can detonate those nukes?
You were a
I had
fool!
no other choice but to trust you. What a waste. You actually could have done something with yourself, kid. Those nukes were for defense, not offense. You don't recognize the difference? I'd let you walk back to Perseus, but I think I'll spare you the regret instead.
No, my friend. Ambush! We got his ass. But they got me.
On your feet, comrade. Ready for a little retribution? You can change your mind, Mel.
My bad, Lazar. You were always a good one. This is... Look, Woods, this ain't nothing personal. It really isn't. I only have it out for Adler. Yo, Treyarch really outdid themselves with this one. I ain't gonna lie. Not Woods!
Come out and play. You are running out of time. And space.
Damn, we're with the enemy. Okay, so this is the last mission on the bad side.
The cat becomes the mouse.
Glad to see you still care. Mind giving me a light?
Tap F! Tap F! Nah, bro, you fucked with me. Got his ass. Watch, I'm still gonna die. Look, this guy's gonna be like, "Thank you for your service, my comrade."
Put down long ago.
You remember my face, don't you? Solovetsky, stand by for the detonation order. I think you deserve this moment, comrade.
Damn, you.
I wish we could return to Solovetsky to watch it all unfold, but that chapter is closed now. We begin the next one together. You did well. And to think, after all this time, they still believe I'm Perseus. As if Perseus could ever be an individual working alone. So American.
Oh my God! The twists continue.
New home now. The Central Committee will be more surprised than the CIA. Even if we made the best choice for the future of our homeland. Yet, for humanity, their eyes will be as clouded as ours once were. Come. There is is still much to be done.
He's gonna kill me. No, he's not. What? But anyways, the twists and turns continue.
My God. How many green light nukes did he detonate?
All of them, Mr. President.
Does anyone know the bombs were ours?
Materials related to Operation Greenlight were anonymously released an hour ago, presumably by Perseus. Calls are beginning to come in from across the globe.
That son of a bitch.
You and Vice President Bush are to be moved to secure locations immediately.
I want any business related to this thing erased forever. Everything. Can you make that happen?
Of course. It's already begun.
Well, there we have it. My complete campaign walkthrough. I could do more and break on through, but I think I don't know. That would be like if you guys really wanted me to, I would do that as a bonus episode, I guess. But I think for the most part, we covered all of this. I mean, this is all the campaign right here. Like I said, I already gave my final thoughts on the final episode of this walkthrough, but I like that they included multiple endings. I do like that, and it did feel a little bad to kill my man Woods, Mason, But I think for the sake of the story, it makes sense to like be mad at them and like to want to take revenge. I think it paints a narrative. What's interesting though is that they have to continue this campaign, like. And then you find out on the bad side that that's not him. It's an organization that uses that name to operate, but there isn't actually a Perseus or any of that. Like, it's just an organization. That to me, another twist. The twists kept on coming, and I very much enjoyed that. But that's the ending of the playthrough for the campaign for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Very much enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. And yeah, that's it. That's it from my end. Make sure if you liked this series or any of that, make sure to like, comment, let me know down below in the comments what your favorite part of this campaign was. Have you played it yet? Now that you've seen this, are you down to try it? I honestly enjoyed it a lot. But with that said, thank you all for tuning into this whole walkthrough, and by walkthrough I mean playthrough. And yeah, if anything ever comes up with this, I will probably do another thing, but I think I might do a veteran run, but honestly, I haven't gotten that invested in a campaign in a while, and I don't think I would go to that extent, but I think it was very much an enjoyable experience.